Hey, how you doing? I was. It's Bruce here, by the way. Stock Markets with Bruce, where we like to talk about the stock market in plain English, but we don't always start on time. I was getting ready to do the show for like the last hour, and I've been looking at my clock, going, "Oh yeah, I go live in 58 minutes," and I do something else, and I go, "Oh yeah, I'm live in 44 minutes. Yeah, it's all good, no problem." And about 20 minutes ago, I'm just watching some videos on YouTube, and I'm keeping an eye on the clock, going, "Oh yeah, well, I'll be able to watch this video, and then I'll be able to go live." Then, with about a minute before I'm supposed to go live, I go, "Okay, I can go live now," and I go looking for my show. I go looking for the StreamYard thing here that I have to set up to do the show, and I realize you didn't set up the StreamYard. You didn't tell your audience that you were going live. You haven't notified them yet. They can't find you because you haven't put. So I just finished doing that, and I set it all up, and here I am. I'm 2 minutes and 3 minutes late, but I'm here. I was here the whole time. I really was. Jen is laughing over there, just shaking her head at her guy, going, "What a moron! What a maroon! What an ultra maroon this guy is." But we're here. I've been here the whole time. I'm ready to talk to you. I'm ready to help you close out the last hour of the day today. It's okay. Jen just gets a real kick out of it when I blow it like this. What can I say? It's nice to see there's 49 people here watching already. So, I mean, some of you were waiting, wondering, where the hell is this guy? Why doesn't he set up his show? What can I say? Did you listen to the Jay Powell grilling on Congress or thoughts on Biden's speech gas proposal? I did not. I wasn't going to, and I'm glad I didn't, because I have a life, and I just don't want to watch paint dry in real time. I'd rather read the headlines somewhere else. But sorry, Gody, I just didn't want to do it, and so I didn't. But AJ, Bruce, have you moved to Switzerland? Well, right now, this is Lugano, Switzerland here, as it's getting dark out now. We've been raining more or less all day today, showering anyway. It was beautiful this morning. It was just coming down. It was just pouring, and we were in the restaurant just a couple of, I don't know, 100 feet over here, and there's a room there where they have a buffet every morning for breakfast, and then Jen and I, grab our food and we sit down at a table. Pick anyone you want. Well, we picked the table that was 10 feet from the door, and they had opened the sliding door today. They always have the sliding door open, but today it was open even though it was raining out. And just outside the door was this big, huge, got to be 12 by 12-foot square suspended umbrella. They have those pads on the ground that are like 500 pounds, and then they have that steel bar that comes up and comes over, and then they have this umbrella hanging off of that. It's beautiful. They cost a fortune, I'm sure. Anyway, the rain just pouring off it. It's just pouring onto it, and then the rain just pours off the side. It's like 10 feet away from us, and it's 80 degrees out, and we're watching the rain come down, and we're just eating our food. And I'm going, can't do this where I live. It just doesn't work. Because where I live, when it does that, it's a blizzard out. It's just coming down. I mean, there's 2 feet of snow falling right now. We don't get nice tropical rain type things in Calgary, other than maybe 1 month a year. The rest of the years, that's a blizzard. That's snow falling out there. That's not rain. And it was kind of nice today to see that. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. I don't know. It has nothing to do with the show. Although someone asked me if I'm moving to Switzerland, and that triggered it. So I'm just in a funky mood. What can I say? Bruce, almost ready. Bruce, just need to fix that lamp. I'm ready to roll. Yeah. Just gotta fix that lamp, and then we're all set. I'll tell you. Oh my gosh. You may not have noticed this because of all the frivolity, but the market is up. The Dow's up 140 points. When I came on the air this morning, I think it was in the first 20 minutes, we were down 360 points. So this is a 500 point, reversal. Nice to see the market adding to the gains of yesterday. As a matter of fact, we've got S&P up 21, and we got NASDAQ up 80. These aren't big gains. The NASDAQ is up 0.7 of a percentage point, not even 3/4 of a point. S&P's up 0.56 and the Dow's up 0.4. But the bottom line is there wasn't a 500-point sell-off today versus yesterday's 600-point gain. So we're holding the gains from yesterday and adding a little to it today. We've got 52 minutes to go, approximately. We'll see. The oil market, we're still down 364 on oil. We're at 105.91 right now. So that's a down day today. We were down $6 or even $7 at one point. So we're still, keeping the oil down a little bit. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening. As far as stocks go, I got Matterport up 3.5 cents here at 108, 408 and a half, $4.08 and a half cents. Nothing to get excited about, but it's not down. Smart Rent down 33 cents. SoFi down 3. It just hasn't done anything today. Spire's up a nickel, 147. GameStop just went negative a little while ago. I mean, just in the last 20 minutes. We're now at 139.44. The high today on GameStop was just before 11 o'clock today, Eastern time. The stock got to 144.73. That would have been a gain of about $4.5, $5. Now we're down 84 cents to 139.44. The low today, 138.24. So we're $1.20 away from the low today. We might have a down day on GameStop. Not that I want the stock to go down necessarily, but I know there are a bunch of you out there who've written options who would like to make money on the options. And so those of you who've written 130s and 135s and 140s lately are smiling because, $5 already and it's on the way lower. Apple is up 42 cents at 136.29. Tesla is up $2.39 to 7.13. I note that Nick told us this morning that he had shorted some Tesla again today. Now, he may have shorted some on the way up this morning because that's what he usually does. If he shorts a stock and it goes up on him, he'll short some more to lift his average. And if it goes higher, he'll short some more to keep lifting his average until he gets to the point where it starts to go. Anyway, Nick, you're only up 235 now on the day at 7.13. They got up to 7.40 today. I don't know if Nick was hanging around when they got up that high, but they're back to 7.13. AJ, very nice, my friend. Nick is saying, I closed out my GameStop 14 calls today with a profit of $2,500. Well done, sir. Brian, Bruce, when the borrow interest rate is increasing for a stock, what does this tell you? Does it mean there's a high demand for the stock or just not as much stock available? It's a combination of the two, my friend. There are times where, brokers just have got stock in various accounts and they don't have any available for lending, or there's a bit of a demand today that's a bit heavier than usual, and it'll be rectified tomorrow. But today it's a little heavier, tomorrow it's a little lighter. It can mean both, Brian. It can mean both, Brian. Try and say that. Also, Canada month of May, inflation is 7.7%, up from 6.8. If you didn't talk about it, a bit of a jump. I need a raise. Haha. You need a raise. Well, and Brian is thumbs up, number 45. Thank you. Yeah, I did see that. I saw that the UK was 9.1%, and they were talking about that number might go even higher. SoFi investor presentation from 2021 says SoFi won't be profitable until 23 or 24. Yet analysts are tearing SoFi apart for not yet currently being profitable. Why is this a surprise? Because analysts are idiots. They're not smart people. They're just as dumb as we are. They're just happen to be analysts. It doesn't make them rocket scientists. It doesn't make them. They don't get to change a flat tire any better than the rest of us. They're just analysts, and sometimes analysts are lazy, and sometimes they're inept, and they're incompetent, and they're full of themselves, or they drink. They are drug addicts. They trip and fall on sidewalks. They're not perfect people. They're just people. And, there are probably thousands of stock analysts and securities analysts around the world. And for whatever reason, some get press, many don't. And even if a stock is doing really well and it makes all kinds of money and the management is great and the products are great, you show me a stock where every single analyst in the world likes the stock. You're never going to get that because they're all different kinds of people, and that's just the way it is. I'm feeling violent. Is it violent towards analysts, says Austin? Patriot operator, they believe they can trust their gut instinct. I guess some of them do. Some of them, I guess, yeah, I suppose. I mean, there are some really good analysts out there and thorough and very hardworking, and they wouldn't be caught dead putting their name on an analytical report unless they really had done their research on it. And they deserve the money they get. They deserve the kudos they get. There's always, the top of the class, and then you've got the mediocre, and then you got the losers. In every field, that's the way it is. And so, what can I say? The stock will eventually reflect the true value of the company. Now, maybe at this moment in time, in today's wacky world, with the Ukrainian war and inflation and higher interest rates, maybe SoFi deserves to be right where it is because that's what it's worth. Maybe. But 3 months from now, a year from now, if SoFi shares are trading at a much higher level, we could say the same thing again. We could say the stock is exactly where it should be right now. Why it was where it was last year and where it is this year is so different, we don't know. Can't blame or credit an analyst. It's just the market, I guess. Uncle Bruce, I have shorted Tesla. My average is 723. Waiting for the dip to cover, and it's 714, buddy. You're doing great. So he's got a short at 723. The stock hit a high today of 740. So way to go, Nick. I love it. I love it when you take a position and you win on it. That's a beautiful job, sir. The Cactus Man, is SoFi doing well with the federal student loan pause? It's massively overexposed to student loan debt and student loan refinancing, which is why the analysts are tearing it apart. I think they're going to be just fine. They're going to collect all the interest that just keeps piling up. There might be a student debt moratorium, but there isn't a student interest piling on to the balance moratorium. So they're going to win in the end. But, there are those out there who just feel that a certain percentage of SoFi's business is student loans. It's not a majority of their business. It's a part of their business. And they just can't shake that and get that and ignore that and go, well, look at the rest of the business, how it's booming. But, what it is what it is. Here's a name. Uncle Bruce, a SPAC SoFi buy recommendation, worst advice. Oh, no. I've given worse than this. Oh, yeah, I've given worse than this. I told people in the middle of the night when it's dark out, don't look both ways when you cross the street. Just go for it. No, I've done worse. Reckless. Just add another 1,000 shares SoFi. Don't tell my wife. Right on, Austin. Yes, there is. Fed student loans haven't been accumulating interest for the pause. Yes, there is. I think they have, but then maybe I'm wrong. Coyote, deep. I'd buy it. I'd buy it up down here now if I were you. There you go. Advice to the funny named guy over there. I better do this. Thank you everybody for popping in here and seeing me and hanging out. It's great that you're joining us, and hope you're enjoying the tardy show I'm putting on today. I am. I'm having a great time. Thank you all for following this channel, and whether you're a lurker, just a casual observer, a member, a Gold Bagel member, we love you. We love all of you. So thank you all. Thank you all for being with me today. I've got to go back to member-only chats though, because these folks they're paying me to be here, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you all for sticking around and hanging out with Uncle Bruce. I do appreciate it very, very, very much. All right, there we go. What else is going on? Hey guys, what's up? This is Michael. Duncan called the stock market laugh not loud. There you go. Welcome one and all to the show. Austin, I got a 1241 average. Man, it takes a lot of work to get an average down. I'll tell you, unbelievable. My bagel is finally gold, says BZ. My bagel has turned gold. Been a member for a long enough time frame, so that's happening. I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for those of you who've been bagel members for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. Man, you guys are amazing. Such loyalty to this gang of ours. I love you guys. Thank you so much. 53 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you as well for these thumbs ups, guys. Keep them coming in if you can. We love that. GameStop 139.01. 139.01 on the GameStop now. Down $1.27. The low of the day, 138.24 was the last I saw, and it still is. So we're now 70, what is that, 76, 77 cents away from the low of the day with 42 minutes to go and an eternity in the brokerage business. We could go lower yet on GameStop. Surely we could. SoFi 566 down 6, low of the day 559, the high of the day 582. We've only had a 23-cent move on SoFi today from low to high. 24.8 million. Not a lot of heavy volume there. Kind of quiet. The Dow up 87 points. That's it at the moment. 15-point gain for the S&P 500 and NASDAQ up 54. Very quiet. 0.3 to 0.5 of a half, like barely a half a point gain on the NASDAQ. Congratulations, BZ, says Duncan. I just got it close to the low of the day there. Austin, Uncle Bruce, been a member for a year. You look older, but I look better. Maybe that's the gin talking. Maybe that's what it is. It could be the gin. It could be the fading eyesight. I don't know. Coyote, 1.6 million volume on GameStop. That's not good. That stock's not going anywhere with that kind of volume. 138.99. We're lower. Now we're within 75 cents of the low of the day. Down 125 on GameStop. Duncan moved 38 cents. Silica, I don't get it. They hate your advice, but they're still watching. I know. I have haters that just love to hate me, but they can't stop watching this effervescent personality because they keep waiting for the channel to disappear, but it won't because the diehard viewers who are members keep it on the air, and we keep making money. At least you guys keep making money, which turns out that I keep making money because you guys are making money to pay memberships to keep me on the air. You're making money writing options, and these haters don't get it. They do get it. They just don't want to get it. They don't want to believe in it, but they want to pick on me because of SPACs. Like I'm the only one that has picked SPACs that hasn't gone down. Like I'm the only one that's picked losers because every other SPAC out there is tripled and quadrupled in value, right? No. SPACs are in trouble everywhere. But, we do what we can. But the option writing thing is what keeps this channel going. And I don't know if very many other channels that do what we do. There's a lot of channels out there talking about stock going to the moon. Mother of all short squeeze channels. There's those still out there. But I haven't seen anything do that. Have you? But I do witness on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis. I witness my viewers making money writing options. It's a wonderful thing, and it's constant. It's consistent. It keeps happening, and more of my viewers are doing it, and it's a growing phenomenon here on this channel, and I love it, and I congratulate you all. I want to hit the SoFi bottom one time. Let's go, says Austin. Mirko, hey, Uncle Bruce, my uncle from Switzerland living in Zurich owns a house in Lugano, halfway up the mountain. Been there a couple of times. Pretty darn nice place. They have about 290 sunny days a year. Is he going out of town for a while? Does he need someone to look after the place? We're in the area. It is a beautiful place. I will tell you, Jen and I, we like the look of the place. It's pretty cool. Austin, usually the person you deeply hate, you actually deeply envy sometimes, and maybe that's it. And you have the luck to get one rainy day. It's amazing, even with rain. It's beautiful here. It's Oh, it's been a beautiful day, even with rain. Nick, I predict Tesla will go below 700. If I'm right on this one, I will score another 5 grand today. Well, man, that would be great, Nick. I don't know if you'll get it, but 712.09 right now is the price of the stock. The low of the day was 701. That was a little while ago. So, but it is 711.98, and you're doing okay, buddy. I love it. GameStop 138.88 now. I think we're 64 cents away from the low of the day here. Still kind of inching down little by little here and there. The Dow's up 84 points. Gody, I don't know if they are aware, but the entire market has been wrecked this year. The haters maybe are only concentrating only on Bruce's picks, and that's all they want to talk about. Whereas the market has been a bloodbath since last October, especially since January this year. But what can I say? What else is going on here? DJ is saying here, I really want to write a covered call on Goldman Sachs. My average purchase on this is 334. Should I write 3-4 weeks out? But then at what strike price? By the way, Uncle Bruce, I love this channel. Thank you, DJ. Thank you for being here. Let's take a look at good old Goldman Sachs. We're 285 right now, up a quarter. The low, the 52-week low, 278. Wow, like we were $3 away from that today. The high of 426. So, yeah, I mean, if you're going to write some calls on Goldman, the good news is if you do go 2-3 weeks out, you're going to get a nice premium, within reason. So, I mean, look, you want to write $300 calls on Goldman, go 3, 4, 5 weeks out, take a premium. And if in 2 weeks, with 2 or 3 weeks to go, the call has backed off a bunch, then buy it back. On the other hand, you can buy maybe a 3-week call, 2.5-week call, maybe a 295 or a 300. Be conservative about it. Stay ahead of the market, and look for shrinkage on the premium and grab it. If you can get, half the shrinkage coming to you, take it and say, thank you very much. May I have another? And then buy back that call and write another one for 2-3 weeks out. And if the market is a little bit higher, then write 305s or 310s and keep an eye on things. Austin, damn it, should I grab another 1,000? Wife is at the grocery store. You got to make these decisions on your own. Tiff, most stocks dropped deep over the last 6 months. Indeed, they have. Options Nomads, number 62, thumbs up for Bruce. Thank you. BZ, Austin, why are you wasting time asking? Just buy it. Mirko, he lives half the year in Zurich and the other half down there. Well, there you go. Isn't that great? 2 pretty good places to hang out, I would say. So, BZ, I'm not good with peer pressure, says Austin. Gowdy, I notice a lot of people who wildly lash out at the channel often are subscribed to and promote nothing much beyond fear of missing out. It's a really sad behavior. Tiff, today I read that Tesla struggles to find workers in Brandenburg, that's Germany's plant. One reason is that they pay 20% less than the other car manufacturers, plus no home office. Interesting. If you're not competitive in Germany, you're going to be understaffed all the time. DJ says, thanks, you got it. Mirko, DJ, write 10 to 15% out of the money. And if it really jumps, you can always roll your call into a higher one with a profit. And that's also true. 284.80 down a penny right now on the stock. Where are we at now? The Dow's up 78. We got 34 minutes to go. For my entire career, during my entire career as a stockbroker, from back in 79 when I became a licensed stockbroker. I was an investor starting at 78, became a licensed broker in 79. And all the way through my career, the mentality had always been buy low, sell high. One way thinking, just always one way thinking. When in reality, economies don't work like that. Stock markets certainly don't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. We have our ups and downs all the time. What I find is when I talk to viewers about writing call options, what I love about the call option writing game is that you can make money if the market is flat. You can make money if the market wants to drop a little bit. I mean, obviously, if the market really plummets, you'll make money on call options, obviously, as they drop too, but your stock will drop. And so you keep writing and, they both keep dropping, but you compensate for the loss. But when a market turns flat or starts to rise, you can still make money writing options if you're writing out of the money calls with a nice time premium on them. And that's the beauty part about the options game, is that you don't ever have to stop doing it. You are always able to keep writing. And these channels that, again, are traditional, they're traditional thinkers, fear of missing out, FOMO. They talk about buying low, selling high, buying and holding until the final payday. Well, there's never a final payday. That's the problem with fear of missing out. There's never a final payday. With writing options, I am forcing you guys to make the hardest decision first, and that is to write an option. You're selling an option to buy it back later, and that's the hardest part of the deal, is the selling part. That's the hardest transaction to make. It's the hardest one to mentally get over. And there are just people out there who cannot think that way. They cannot think about locking in a profit and then looking for the bargain to buy it back with. They can't operate in that environment. And so, they're part of the majority of investors. And let's face it, a majority of people in the market do not sell first and buy back later. Like Nick shorting Tesla. There's very few people who short stock as an exclusive or as an often, very often transaction. You've got to have a certain kind of mentality about it. And that's it in a nutshell. It takes a special psyche to be able to want to do it and be comfortable doing it. But I'll tell you, and I'm sure many of you will agree, who are watching here regularly as members of this channel and shorters of, writers of calls, it can be very lucrative, and it can be very steady, a very steady win formula to go with. You kind of get used to winning when you become an option writer. You start getting used to winning all the time. Because you get better as time goes by. You become a better option writer as time goes by. By the way, look at that GameStop, 138.31. We're zooming in here on the low of the day now. As a matter of fact, we even hit 137.50. So we're already hitting new lows on GameStop here, down 197 today. And stocks go down faster than they go up. So now we're at 138.15. We're dropping again. There you go. Wing Commander, S&P 500 still hovering below 3,800. If it fails to close above today, get ready for a dip tomorrow or some shrinkage. Did I mention that I rolled into 135s? Nice going. Austin Bruce, send the haters a private message and recommend they buy cruise stocks. DQ, I'm thumbs up 73. Duncan, all stocks are in the crapper. Karim, Uncle Bruce, does it mean anything when a stock has price increases on low volume for the first half of the day and higher volume and decrease in price in the last half of the day? Not really anything, except to say this. The Dow was down to start today. We know that. We saw that going in. And then the market began a climb. And there were just not a lot of eager sellers to get out of GameStop this morning. And so we had low volume. And we had a little run in the market as the market ran higher. So did GameStop. Now here we are in the afternoon. We've topped out on the Dow around 2:00 today, and now we're backing up. And impatient, anxious gamblers are getting a little nervous on GameStop, and they're starting to dump the stock. That's all I can put on. 137.50 is a low. 138.19 is where I think we're at right now. We're off 209 now on GameStop. Wing Commander, just start with, I just want to share an incredible investment opportunity. They'll eat it up, Bruce. Tell them about the cruise stocks. Beach Boy, about time GameStop dipped a little today. Thumbs up, number 76 from Beach Boy. Thanks, pal. Come on, Biden, get this loan thing going. Ron Williams, still buying SoFi, another 500 shares. Cost now is finally below $6. The average will turn out to be the absolute best call ever. I agree. I think you can do well. Munimo, I'm thumbs up 79. Thank you guys. Good grief. That's a low average, Ron Williams. Well done, sir. 37.88 on GameStop now. 37.88 down 240. Yes, we're going, might be going a little lower. We'll see about that. The Dow's backing off. It's only at 48 points. S&P is slipping a little now. It's up 7, and NASDAQ is up only 13. So these indexes are up less than 1/5 of a percentage point now. They're all falling off. So this is a broad and a broad sell-off coming in. It's not like a panic sell-off. It's just a slump. All markets are backing off right now. GameStop, 137.80, 30 cents away from the low of the day. We might go lower yet. Coyote, Ron Williams, I believe that as well. Nick, Tesla is around 709, Bruce. Yep, 709.31. He's on it. He's calling for it to go under 700. And a $9 drop with 27 minutes to go is a nothing burger for this stock. It can easily do that. It's only down 180 on the day. It could give up 10.15 from here. It could. 709.97 on the old Tesla. How about that? Nick, way to go, buddy. You're trading it well. You traded it very well today. Tesla shares. There we go. I'm just going to move that up on my scale a little bit here. No dull moment here. There we go. Okay, the market now is only up 36 points on the Dow. Make that 35. And we've got Matterport down 4.5, SmartRent down 39.5, Tesla at 709.40, down 171. SoFi down a dime to 562. GameStop now 137.90, down 238. Spire still up 4.5 cents. Apple down 18 cents to 135.69 for you 136 option writers. Down it goes. AMC up 2 pennies. It's falling back. It got up to 13.22 today. It's now 12.52. 70 cents gone on AMC today. Intraday drop. No options, nomads. Uncle Bruce, can you talk about the price targets that agencies issue for stocks? How much should we pay attention to it? For example, today, Home Depot has a target lowered from 330 to 315. Well, yeah, the stock's at 269. All right. Hey, the analyst isn't even talking about the stock in this neighborhood. I mean, it's 269, and the analyst is dropping $15. I mean, all I can say is the analyst is saying the momentum is a little weaker on Home Depot right now, but what he or she is saying, without any question about it, I'm not going to tell you what I think it's really worth. I'm going to tell you what I hope it's worth, $315, but I'm going to ignore the actual price of the stock, which, what can I say? If you have a sell rating on a stock and you say it's going to go to 315 and it's trading at 269, aren't you a little late to the party? I have a tough time taking these analysts very seriously. Spare, good evening to you all. Robert, would you still wait writing call options on our SPACs until they get around $20 or so? Well, yes and no. I mean, look, the markets are underwater these days with these SPACs. I mean, wouldn't it be great if they were all trading at 10 again? But they're not all trading at 10. But you got to be careful when you write options on cheap stock, because you're not going to bring in a ton of premium, and you could be taken to the cleaners in a hurry. These stocks have an ability to double in price in days when the momentum is there. I just don't know when the momentum is going to be there. That's the problem with these guys. Look at that GameStop, 136, 137.36. I think we're at new low territory here. Yep, right now 137.36, down 292. So writing a call option on a Matterport. I mean, it's a 398 stock. What are you going to do? Write fives? SmartRent, 491 a share. You don't want to write fives. I mean, a 40-cent gain, and we're in the money. I mean, you got to be careful about these cheap stocks. It is frustrating. No, I tell you, it is frustrating having to wait these out. DH Root up. Nick, did you short Tesla again today? He did. Tesla now it's at 706.80, so he's coming. Splair, I'm thumbs up 79. Beach Boy, Karim, GameStop has a habit to dip in the last hour of the day, quite a few days. 137.07 new lows on GameStop, down 321 now. 137.05 low of the day. Coyote, you believe this will bleed into tomorrow? Oh, we're down 10 on the Dow. Yeah, we could bleed into tomorrow. I mean, yeah, we could. It's theoretically possible that we lose a little today. We open with a little bit of a gain, and then we have a big bad down dip for most of the day tomorrow. That's possible. Not saying it's going to happen, but there's we got what's his name in front of that committee tomorrow too. So this isn't over. By the way, I bought the HPQ back today, says Tiff. I'm not sure if I should hope for an up move now, so I can sell in the strength, or just sell another one here to hedge. But Tiff bought back the HPQ. Ron, 9,000 shares, my friends, now 599.33, right on, Ron. Duncan, SoFi is at 16.67% down in the month. The Dow Jones down 7.8 points. Now we have 21 minutes left in the day. GameStop 137.10, near the low of the day, and Tesla 706, down 498 on the day today. Interestingly, the low trade on GameStop today 137 even, and we're at 137.10 right now, down 318 a share. In the last maybe hour, we've lost from being up on the day to now being negative at the low of the day. Right now, that's where we're at on the GameStop. 137.02 right now, 2 cents away from the low of the day as we speak, and we might go right through 137 and go lower. We certainly could. SoFi 560 down 12, Tesla 706.96 down 415, Smart Rent down 42 cents to 490. Matterport down 6.5 to 398. The Dow is now up 2.2, barely, just barely positive. It's now 0.15 to the green, and that is all. There you go, Robert Benson. I got plenty of time to wait until our SPACs go higher. Living cheaply at the moment. Love your channel. Thank you, Robert, so much. We're red again on the Dow. Down a point. There we have it. We're down a point. We're down 6 cents on Matterport to 399. We just went red there. Tesla 706.21. We're dropping. GameStop 136.96. Here we go. 136.96. We busted through 137. 136.90 now. That's the low of the day. 136.90 on GameStop. We're off 338. So Beach Boy with his 140s that die next Friday, they're out of the money. And he wrote 130s that die this Friday. They're only 690 in the money. And he sold them for $13.45. Nice. Beach Boy, way to go, buddy. You're doing all right. Michael wrote some Apple calls, 136s for $223. The Apple shares right now, 135.31. They're out of the money. So they die in day after tomorrow. They die. Michael is in a position to score a nice little gain as well, as he was this morning, and he is again. We're down 10 points on the Dow. We're accelerating our losses now. Yep, we're down 16 on the Dow. Negative 25 on NASDAQ, down 3.2 on S&P, 136.47. 136.47 on GameStop. We're accelerating our losses. The low of 136.45 now, down 383. We're definitely dropping. SoFi down 13. Tesla 705. 705.70 down 540. It's accelerating its losses. We're going lower quicker now on some of these issues. Look at the Apple down 61. We're going down on that. Let's take a look here. What else is dropping off? Pfizer's still up $1.08. That's doing great. 49.18. It's still holding. It was higher, but it's still hanging on. HPQ down 56 cents, 33.74. Twitter down 35 cents. That's taking a dip. Robinhood down 8 cents. Vanix taking a dip down 274. IBM down 60 with Microsoft is backing off. Down 85 now, 85 cents down to 252. It was as high as 257 today. Microsoft has turned and gone negative. Goldman down 20 cents. Cisco down 55 cents. Cisco was as high as 44.12 today. We were actually almost in the green there, but giving up some ground. So there you go. We're up 7.9 on the Dow, amazingly. But Tesla 706.85. GameStop 136.76 with a low of 136.45 here. So there's some weakness at the end. 17 minutes to go. Austin, my wife is upset with me because she says I don't listen, but I don't remember the conversation as I wasn't listening. Michael is still sitting at 136.50-ish. The option is worth less than what I sold it for. The options, DQ. Austin, the only thing I don't believe in is that statement is that your wife is upset with you. You weren't listening, so you're guessing. Educated guess, though. D.H. Ruda, everything's dropping. Austin, Michael, hey, Mikey. Alberto, Uncle, I'm here. You can begin the show now. I'm here with you. Good afternoon, Bagel Familia. Thank you, sir. We're up 18 on the Dow, a little partial attempted recovery, but it doesn't look good. It looks like selling's coming. We're at 707.95 on Tesla. Not much of that's a dead cat bounce maybe. GameStop 136.52. We're not going anywhere here. We're only 7 cents off the low of the day. We're not doing much here. This is going maybe going lower. Apple down 42 cents, 135.45. DQ Cisco 44.50 is looking good. GameStop 140s looking good. Moderna 135s, they're looking good. There you go. Larry, hi all. Lurking while in meetings as usual. Thumbs up number 90, Bruce. Thank you, Larry Titus, for being thumbs up number 90. We have got 94 thumbs ups going right now, and the show is being watched by 179 people. That is a very high ratio of thumbs ups to people watching, and I thank you all for that. Anybody can throw a thumbs up our way. Add to that leverage there. That would be great. Thank you. Yeah, well, we'll see what's happening here. The Dow now is up 29 points. See if it's got any oomph behind it, or is it going to run out of gas? Tesla 707.79. GameStop 136.80. The low of 136.45. There you have it. Wondering about Tampa Bay tonight against the Colorado Avalanche. If Colorado wins tonight, it's over in 5. If Tampa wins tonight, we got something going then. We've really got something going. We'll see what happens. Should be fun. 707 on the Tesla. We're only up 12 on the Dow now. We're giving up some ground. Nope, we're only up 10. We're coming back. 136.71 on GameStop. 26 cents away from the low of the day. Okay. DQ thinks his Tampa can win one more. Alberto, Uncle, my covered calls had me petrified, but your teaching of arm crossing is paying out yet again. How do I say you're the best? Thanks for all you do. Thank you, my friend. This is a technique you must all learn in this market. When you're an option writer, you write your option, and then you do that, and you just go, okay, go ahead, make my day. Try and go up on me. Go ahead, go up, stock. Give it a shot. Give it your best shot. Go ahead, go higher. Because that's what casino managers do upstairs. They watch all the gamblers on their closed circuit TVs, and they're all doing this. They all know that the gamblers, they have to go home sooner or later. The jet is waiting for them at the tarmac. They got to hurry up and gamble to try to make their money back, and it doesn't work. And so in this option business, you write your calls, you fold your arms, and you let the stock come back to you. And here we are, 136.84 now on GameStop. We're not going anywhere. Okay, interesting. Nancy, I'm thumbs up number 91, Bruce, and I'm from Las Vegas. Love that town. Thank you, Nancy, for being here. Dave, the Mac guy, I want to see Colorado win in 6. In Tampa. DQ Nancy, I was just there last week. Wing Commander, just realized that I also now proudly sport the gold bagel. Has it been that long that I've got the gold bagel? Nancy, DQ win anything? Beach Boy, hey, Uncle Bruce, maybe you could bring a couple of those Swiss cowbells with you. Larry would be happy, you know. Never fails. As soon as I buy SoFi, God says nope, and the price drops. 558 down 13. Tesla 706 again. We're backing off on Tesla. The Dow's negative 24. We just turned it around the other direction. We're going down 30 now in the Dow. 12 minutes to go. GameStop 136.98, 136.74. Coming into some stock again. That's not right, Beach Boy. That's not right. Zed Estate 108 touching the thumbs ups right now. Alberto Austin. Next time, let us know before so we can gobble up on the dip too. DQ Nancy ended just about even, so I'm not complaining. That's pretty good for Vegas. Splitter, even if someone tries to make someone else angry due to catching away fancy thumbs ups numbers, it's a good idea to try it. For example, 69. And I bet a lot of us want to catch the 169 thumbs up too. I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a big deal. 34 points of downside on the Dow. Jumping around a little bit here. We're down 5 on S&P. We're down 28 on NASDAQ now. 137.49. 137.60 on GameStop. So let's see how that does. Where's Tesla? 705 on Tesla. 705.12. Backing off. Dow down 31.7. We're $1.15 away from the low of the day on GameStop. We'll see how this plays out. Wing Commander, SoFi sits firmly in a descending channel, goes down like clockwork. Nancy, DQ breaking even is winning. Amen, says DQ. Wing Commander, no support till 4X, which was the last loss. I'm not sure what this means. Karim, Uncle Bruce, is it important to know how a stock works like you do GameStop if we're going to be writing like 20 plus contracts, or does it not really matter? Well, you know, you gotta understand, psychology. You want to interpret the market psyche. You also want to be aware of where the stock has been lately before you come in to a new market trying to write contracts. It's just experience, all it takes, really. Alberto, Austin says to Alberto, I did alert everyone trying to do my civic duty here. Splair, it's also a bad. Is it an idea for the haters to share some thumbs ups? Beach Boy Duncan, obviously you have different ideas about cowbells than I do. DQ Austin, if Alberto was on time, he'd get your trade alerts. Wing Commander, damn this mobile keyboard. Austin, I wonder when the SoFi announces their savings rate goes from 1.25 to 1.5. When are they going to do that? Duncan is laughing. Oh, I'm yawning. Duncan is laughing. We got 10 minutes to go. It's dark out here in Lugano. We just had the longest day of the year. Was it today or yesterday? Congratulations, everybody. The days now get shorter. We're down just 5 on the Dow, but, we're still negative. Tesla 705.57 with 9 minutes to go. GameStop 138.25. A valiant, brave attempt at a rally. I don't know if it's going to have any oomph or not. Nancy, another tip is when you're looking at the stocks chart, make sure you zoom way out and take a good look at the big picture, I guess is the way to say it. I suppose that's true. Hey, have any of you taken a look at my video today? I uploaded a new video this morning on Traveling with Bruce, all about our train rides through Germany and our hotel rooms. I even made a reference to the Jason Bourne movies in my videos. You may want to check it out. You may want to check it out. You'll be amazed at how accurate I make my video with regard to the Jason Bourne movie that was done at Alexanderplatz. You'll be amazed. The cinematography, it will blow your mind. Mirko, I saw a documentary on Buffett. He was to Las Vegas in the 50th. What is it? And after he saw all the gamblers on the floor, and he said to his wife, "I'm going to make a lot of money in my life. Be sure." He sure was right about that. I don't know if that ever was that ever in the documentary. I don't know if that ever is true. 137.98 on GameStop now, and the Dow is off 17 points right now. Oh my. Thank you, everybody, for hanging around with me here today. Alberto, DQ, and Austin. I am laughing here. DQ went to Vegas in the 50s, says DQ. He went to Vegas in the 50s. Zeta State, I have one simple GameStop contract expiring tomorrow with a strike of 130. It can't expire tomorrow. It's the day after tomorrow. Shall I roll now or what? What do I do? Zed wants to know. Well, you don't have to do anything. You can let the stock drop more to you. It's 138.30 now, 137.86. The stock tomorrow and Friday could well go right down to 130, and you might not have to do anything. You might buy it back for a couple of bucks, and then write a new contract. But just gotta wait it out there. No rush. Cindy, hey, Uncle Bruce, I went into the Target, into the grilling department at the Target. They have filled it with school supplies already. School just got out. Wow. That's really interesting. I was led to believe that Target was overstocked in certain items. Now, maybe they were able to blow off a bunch of grilling stuff already, and they're just using this as a place to store this stuff. The school supplies are here, and they figure they'll put it out there. Got nothing else to put in there. Suppose DQ. That's what I meant, Marco. That's what I meant. Austin, you wonder what drives an 80-plus-year-old Buffett to go to work. I'd have gone on to other things long ago. Probably why my name is Austin and not Warren. Maybe that's it right there. Duncan, nice dip on SoFi, 557. DQ, Mirko, yep, just trying to help Uncle Bruce translate. Austin, you can thank me later. There you go. Okay. Look at that Dow now, up 63. Another little late rally attempt here. That can happen, sure. We're up 5 on S&P. We're up 2 on NASDAQ. Tesla, 708.88, trying to hold on. GameStop, 138.45, trying to hold on. You got to wonder, though, this kind of a run on the Dow, that might be a bit artificial. It might not last very long. We got 5 minutes to go. That's an eternity. We could still go red on the day. 58-point gain on the Dow. We could still go red. 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. Legally change your name to Warren and post the results, says Coyote. How about that, Duncan? SoFi, yeah, we're not doing too well. 51-point gain on the Dow now. Matterport 401, just hanging around $4. Smart Rent down to 489, down 43. Tesla 710, down a buck, coming back to 710. SoFi 560, down 12 cents. GameStop 138.57, 138.57. About $2.12 higher than the low of the day. So the stock is not giving up, to a new low at the moment. But the Dow's only up 45 now. The Dow is only up 45. Coyote, my theory or hypnosis, if you will, is that if we all change our names to Warren, SoFi will climb to $11.25 a share. Alberto, I'm wondering how many of us Bagel Familia members write covered calls. Do all of us do, or select few? Duncan, yes, great job, pal. Michael, pretty crazy how Apple can drag down an index like that. Mirko, I think it was said in Becoming Warren Buffett, 90-minute NBC documentary. Coyote, I'm always writing. Austin, giving my profile picture would show the outcome. Mirko, but not exactly sure. Duncan made a 52-week low on the Meta. Austin, Michael, did you cash in on that Apple plate? Tankstra, our Target has stacks of furniture, scooters, fire, waterproof safes, and a bunch of summer stuff, all discounted. Been sitting there for weeks. Interesting. Alberto, I know Giotti, Beach Boy, Christina, Bama, the Merkel, they all right. Michael, nope, still holding. I don't believe in today's green. Adventure Duncan, don't forget me. Laugh out loud, Alberto. I'm writing too. 29-point gain on the Dow now with 3 minutes to go. We're getting close to that break-even line again. Tesla, 709. GameStop, 138.42 right now. Duncan Paper. Austin Michael, arms crossed. What a cold-blooded killer. Mirko Alberto. I'm also writing options. Alberto, I think Nick writes too. Hector, I write. Oh, yeah, Nick's a writer. Beach Boy's a writer. Bama Babe is a writer. We have a lot of writers here. Michael, no more panic from this guy. Cindy B, I'm always writing, even on the SPAC when they have a run. They always seem to come back down. Alberto, yes, Mirko, spell check called. Yeah. Mio, laughing out loud. DQ, I'm a writer. I write contracts. Yeah, a high number of these viewers write calls. Absolutely. We're down to 2 minutes to go. 19-point gain on the Dow is all we have at the moment. Game's at 138.70. Tesla 709. Okay. All right. The last 2 minutes of the day today for Wednesday, June the 22nd, 2022. And tomorrow is Thursday, the second last day of the options run this week. It's only a 4-day week for options. Yes, sir. Tiff, I write. Coyote, Writer Nation. Mirko, Alberto, Mio sounds Spanish. I'm okay with that. Austin, just poured a gin and sugar-free Red Bull. If you think it sounds gross, I can assure you it is. Wow, Alberto. So Uncle has changed many of us, the way we play the market. Oh, yeah. Mike, you want to know my secret? I'm always writing. Nancy wrote 7 GameStops in April. I'll write until my hand breaks. And then Alberto, yes, it came up because it means son. I'm always texting my son with Mijo, laugh out loud. Coyote, SoFi rebound closing out today. SoFi 561 down 11. The Dow down 10. I said we could go red in the last 5 minutes. We're red. Down 10 on the Dow. Wow. Tesla 708. GameStop 138.50. Amazing how this can turn so quickly. Lame Duck, I'm thumbs up 116. Thank you guys so much. 161 watching, 116 thumbs ups. You guys are awesome stuff. It's the last minute of the day. We're down 18.9 on the Dow, 709 on Tesla, 708 on Tesla, 138.57 on GameStop. Look at that. I write cover call, says Lame Duck. Tiff, SoFi support is around 550. And Larry Titus, the bells are ringing. It's all over. We're done for the day. The Dow's off 48 points on a late minute sell-off. Look at that. Tesla 708, GameStop 138.37. Drop off on both of those. Interesting. Very interesting. The bells have been rung and the day is done. What can I say? We gained 650 yesterday. We're giving up 48 today. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But we got Mr. Powell in front of the committee tomorrow, so paint's going to continue drying. Great day, guys. See you tomorrow, says Duncan. Michael, these Apple calls should be nice and cheap tomorrow. Well, the Apple stock closed at 135.35. Coyote, SoFi up more in after hours to start. Beach Boy, Larry, are these new bells? Uncle Bruce got you from Switzerland. Nancy, thanks, Larry. Tiff, at least we didn't give up all the gains from yesterday. Nick, I'm wrong on Tesla today, but after hours is on until 5 p.m. Pacific time. So, yeah, he can keep playing it. 708.19 on Tesla. Nick can buy back right in the aftermarket if he wants as well. I write, but I only make 30 to 40 bucks here and there. Bama Babe, I'm constantly writing. DQ. Going to the dogs. What can I say? 138.38 on the GameStop. After hours, 137 in the after hours on GameStop. 137. Going a little lower now. There you go. Tesla down 20 cents. GameStop down $1.38 in the after hours. There you go. Okay. DQ says, Munimo, profit is a profit. That's right. Winner's cash checks. Alberto, Munimo, a profit is a profit. Bama, oh, yes. I know. Exactly right. Well, there you have it, kids. Another day in paradise has been had, and the markets are done for the day. Thank you for hanging out with me, and all of you hanging out with each other. It's great. It's great that you're here. I'll be on tomorrow. Thursday, let's see what gives. Head over to TWB if you can. Check out my video today that I uploaded on Traveling with Bruce. I hope you like it. It's just me narrating with a bunch of footage. It's nothing too incredible, but I wear a snazzy jacket in one of the scenes. You might want to look for that. And some of you might really enjoy the break in the middle of the video. The video's 18 minutes. At around the 8-minute mark, there is a unique little segment that I've left in there that I want you to be sure to do one thing. Turn up the volume as high as you can during this one segment in the video. I think you'll get a real kick out of it. Some of you will remember this fondly from a little while ago. And you can tell me all about it tomorrow. What do you thought about it? But anyway, have a great evening, everybody. And thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for the thumbs ups today, guys. 121 thumbs ups have come in. Am I complaining? Heck no. Thank you guys for that very much. Have a pleasant evening. Stay healthy. And let's have some fun and make money tomorrow. Because the options just keep on expiring. That's what's going to happen. All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Take care from goodbye from Lugano.